Hi everybody, it's Wanda. So I got frustrated because you all couldn't see. So I moved my puppy pad up at probably a foot or a little over a foot. I got you all closer to the camera and I'm standing at the end of the table instead of away on the other side. So hopefully this will let you all see better. What I want to try today is the spray bottle method again. And I've thought about it a little bit and how I want it to turn out. So I'm going to put down a white base coat. I've got like 3 shades of blue and 2 shades of purple. These are Artist Loft and Liquitex. This is Liquitex. This is Liquitex and Artist Loft. It's that metallic blue that I thinned out with water and then added to this. This is some cobalt blue. This is dioxazine purple, and this is lightened dioxazine purple. So I'm going to try this, and I just want blue and white and some purple in the middle, and then I want it to run down the canvas. So I've really thinned out the paints, and I hope it works out because I want it to run down the canvas, but then I'm going to blow it because I want it kind of thin before I hit it with the bottle, with the water spray. So, I'll move this out of the way a little bit. See what I've got here. See if I can get that to move with the blow dryer, and if not, I'll have to add some more water to it. Not as thin as I want it. This is Artist Loft White. All the paints are mixed 2 parts Floetrol to 1 part paint with distilled water to thin. I use the distilled water because I have very hard water and it has a lot of calcium in it. And so I don't want those minerals to be in my paint. And that's why I use the distilled water. So hopefully this will move better now. We'll see. Yes, this is very messy. It's one thing I love about it. I don't think this is nearly as thin as what I used it before when I did that one where I ended up picking up the spray bottle and spraying it. That was not planned. But this one is planned. So a little bit of variation. We'll see how that goes. Okay. I'm going to move this a little bit. I think I want some of this all over the place, so I'm going to start with it first. I think I saw a lump. This is the one that has the blue metallic in it that's Artist Loft. And purple is a shadow color. If you're a fine art painter, you use purple as your shadow color quite often, depending on what it is and where it is and how you want to have your painting turn out. Purple is typically a shadow color. So hopefully that's what it'll do here. Put some shadow into it. Now this is the lighter purple. I don't think I'm going to pour this dark purple in. I'm just going to put it around a little bit, some various places. This looks like a mess. Don't you love it? So much fun. Okay, got that one pretty much all emptied. That out of the way over there. I'm going to leave a little of this blue just in case I need it. Blowing paint over again. I'm going to learn one of these days. Ooh, yeah. Well, I don't have as much dark blue down there as I wanted. I can tell you right now, I had some beautiful cells that I just gotten rid of. Oh, I have just gotten rid of. Had I not been on a mission to do this the way it is, I would have had a beautiful painting that I dearly loved. But now, I have to keep working it a little bit. See how heavy that metallic is right there in the middle? It just settled right in and it's not going anywhere. Does not want to move at all. This is not as white up here as I want it. I've got a picture in my head. We'll see if I get it. This is so pretty in some places that I really hate to even take the water bottle to it, but I'm going to. But I'm going to show you all first, even though I've already lost a whole lot of what was gorgeous. You can see were some cells in here, and there still are right down in there. Hope you can see it. So, I'll tilt some of this off because I want it relatively thin before I spray it. The blow dryer is hard to get used to. It's not like my other one. When you put it all the way to the bottom, it was off. This one, you're on low. So I'm having a hard time getting used to it. So, I'm gonna take the spray bottle, spray it some, see what happens. Have a new spray bottle. This is one I've used many times before. Put my distilled water in it. This time I think I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute. Let that water kind of seep into that paint. And see what happens. Turn it this way so y'all can see it. I love how that drips down. Ooh. Hope I have enough contrast in the colors. I don't have enough water right there. Okay, better. Even though now it's really running. I have no idea how these will hold up. They will dry pretty. And I don't see why once you varnish them, if you put 4 to 6 coats of varnish on it, I don't see why that wouldn't seal it in to where the paint being thin or watered down shouldn't have too much of a problem. I think I may have gotten too much water on this one though, because this is really blowing out right here. It's pretty. Not showing the definition that I had yesterday. I really wanted this to look like a cave back in there, and now this has kind of gone down in the middle of it. Maybe if I blow it. That gave it a whole different look in itself right there. So now let's turn it, oops, turn it up and let it run down and see what happens. It's running more on the sides now because I got some of that wet right off that, you know, off that was right in the middle. So, ooh, I think it's gonna look really cool. It's not gonna have the definition that one had yesterday because I had a lot of white up here and I stopped. I didn't put too much water on it. I think I started out with too much water on this one. Lesson learned, put a little bit, let it run, see how it looks. That's okay, I can do another one. Alrighty. I really like this. This is gorgeous. I wish I'd had more of this just droopiness like I had in that other painting. If you haven't seen that video, go look for that where it says spray bottle. I think I need to get some off that edge right there. because I really don't want to spray it with water again, but it looks like it needs to be sprayed with water down the side a little bit. Let me get something so I can block it, keep it from getting all over the painting. That's better, it didn't get everywhere. Not a whole lot, just a little bit. That's my foam cord that I put freezer paper on, and that's what I move my paintings off of my table onto and then carry them upstairs so that they can dry easier and faster. I'm gonna let it run back down this way a little bit, see what happens. Why not? It's an experiment. That doesn't seem to be working, and now I've swiveled my design, and I don't like that. So, let it run back down, run back over. Tilt it back over a little bit. I mean, it looks okay, but I don't want it to be obvious that that paint ran. I think that's better. Okay, I may be about done. Let me look at it. There's a white dot coming through. Okay, it doesn't have the streaming definition. It's starting to right in there, but I really don't want to add any more water, so I'm just gonna let it sit up there and see what happens for a couple minutes. A couple seconds, won't keep you on too long. It does look like ice and a cave, and that's what I really wanted. I wish I'd have had more blue on each side right here that was the dark, but that was that metallic. I put that metallic in there. I shouldn't have done that because it's heavy. I should have known it would sink. But to me, this kind of looks like ice. Could have used a little more white down through here. Mine blended and I kind of lost that. So maybe leaving a little more paint on it would be a good thing. I'll find out on the next one. I think this is beautiful. I really do. Very different than just a regular pour, that's for sure. Okay, so I think you can probably see a good shot of it, but I'm gonna fix all my sides, make sure they look okay, my corners, and I will give you a close-up. Okay. This does look darker in this camera than it does with me standing here looking at it. But that's okay. It does look three-dimensional. It does look like that is a cave, or it goes back into an area. And this part up here, I'm kind of disappointed because I have too much white. Hopefully it'll dry and it'll look like ice, which is kind of what I wanted this to look like, was an ice cave where the water has melted and dripped and run and melted and frozen and over time built up. So I am very satisfied with this, and I will be doing this on a bigger canvas, but I'm going to practice a couple more times, I think, on the smaller ones. So that's how it turned out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all are having a wonderful day.